We will now have the presentation of colors from the Green Run NJROTC.
Counter, arch, arch. Color guard, halt. Be sent.
You may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 2018 Summer Graduation Ceremony for Virginia Beach City Public Schools. We are pleased that everyone would join us tonight to celebrate the accomplishment of these young people seated before us. My name is Daniel Keever, and I serve in the Department of School Leadership and have the opportunity to work with our high schools. I'd like to introduce to you our distinguished stage guests. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Joining us tonight, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Aaron Spence, School Board Chair, Ms. Beverly Anderson, School Board Member, Ms. Sharon Felton, School Board Member, Ms. Trinace Riggs, and School Board Member, Ms. Carolyn Rye. How about joining me in a round of applause for our guests? I think it is also important to note this evening we are joined by administrative representatives from each of our high schools, school counselors, school improvement specialists, various faculty members. I would ask at this time for all Virginia Beach City Public Schools staff members who are in attendance to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the Superintendent of Schools for Virginia Beach, Dr. Aaron Spence. Dr. Spence.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to be here with you this evening and to bring welcoming remarks. Let me start first by congratulating our graduates. Today is your day. Congratulations. Now, graduates, I want you to show me on the count of 3 by stomping your feet if you are proud and excited to be a member of the graduating class of 2018. Are you ready? 1, 2, we got to hear you. 3. Very nice. I also want to welcome our parents, our grandparents, siblings, and special friends. We are grateful that you are here to support your graduate. So if you are a parent, a friend, a member of a family if you would please, on the count of 3, stand up and do a little dance to show your graduates how happy you are. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3! Thank you. And now, if I could ask our employees, our principals, our central staff, our platform guests, and all of those who have worked so hard to help these students accomplish their goals, including passing these rigorous tests and coursework and completing all of their requirements for graduation. If you're proud of these graduates, on the count of 3, all of our employees, give them your loudest cheer. Ready? I want to hear you. 1, 2, 3. All right, now that I've got that over with, let me just bring you a few other words of welcome. You know, I only get a few chances to reach all of our graduates, and so picking just one focus to do that's not so easy. So I started out with a review of words of wisdom from famous commencement speakers who had left their wisdom with other graduates. And so, for example, Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, who said to graduates at Stanford shortly before his death, "Your time here is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of other opinions drown out your inner voice." So I thought that's good advice, but it's also a little deep, not really the angle I was going for. So I thought maybe we should go for something a little bit lighter. So how about Ellen DeGeneres, right? She's pretty funny. She said to a group of graduates, "Follow your passion, stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then you should follow that path." Or sometimes commencement speakers rely on the good old days to give advice, like comedian and TV host Stephen Colbert, who shared with some Northwestern graduates recently that back in his day, we didn't have cell phones. If you made plans to meet someone in a snowstorm and they didn't show up, you just had to assume they were devoured by wolves and move on with your life. But none of these seemed to get the message that I wanted to share, so I decided that I just wanted to go with where my heart was and talk to you today about a few simple things that I think might improve your health and make you happier and deepen your relationships and increase your productivity. And one of the things I want to do is start with one simple word, and that word is gratitude. Gratitude, according to Webster, is the quality of being thankful, a readiness to show appreciation and to return kindness. It's a noun, but to show gratitude actually requires action on your part. So how does being grateful make you a happier and healthier person? Well, let me just share with you some research on this. Believe it or not, it takes a mature human being to acknowledge that you didn't get to where you are today all on your own. To understand that without others you may never have made it takes maturity. So think about it. Without your teachers, your administrators, your counselors, your friends, and most importantly, your family, you may not have been a part of this graduating class. So when you leave here today, I hope you will show your gratitude to those who helped you. But there is actual research that says that gratitude can improve health. For example, it can improve your physical health. According to the research, grateful people actually experience fewer aches and pains and report feeling healthier than other people. It can also improve your psychological health. Gratitude reduces an abundance of toxic emotions, from envy and greed and anger and resentment to frustration and regret. And leading gratitude researchers have actually conducted studies on the link between gratitude and well-being and confirmed that it effectively increases overall happiness and reduces depression. But perhaps most importantly, all of you will eventually end up in the workplace, and you should know that gratitude makes you a more effective leader and a more effective coworker. Because leadership requires a broad toolbox of skills, and criticism comes too easily, while the ability to feel gratitude and express praise is often lacking. But if you give praise, what you'll find is that those who receive it are more enthusiastic about working with you. They'll express more creativity and they'll produce a higher quality of work. And the research also shows that showing gratitude increases your goal achievement, your overall productivity, and improves your own decision making. So remember then that we all have the ability and the opportunity to cultivate gratitude. Rather than complain about the things you think you deserve, take a few moments to focus on everything that you have, because developing an attitude of gratitude is one of the simplest ways to improve your satisfaction in life. So speaking of gratitude, let me ask you this question. Do you have any idea how many people in the world would love to be sitting where you are right now? You have been equipped with an education from the United States of America, the city of Virginia Beach, the greatest city in the world, and that is no small thing. You have studied different cultures, different languages, different laws. You have the ability to read, to write. You have the ability to think critically and creatively. You have made friendships that will last you a lifetime, and you've had mentors whose words and lessons will also stay with you for a lifetime. This achievement that you have tonight, I hope you will see as a precious gift, and so I want to leave you with one final challenge, and it's this. Don't squander this gift. Don't squander your education. You know, the great poet Maya Angelou advises that we should all try to live a life worth living, and I hope you'll heed that call. I hope you won't let this extraordinary accomplishment slip away as you go forward from here. Put your education to use and make a difference in the world, because I believe firmly that right here in this room sit the next generation of great doctors and artists and lawyers and teachers and philosophers and tradesmen and entrepreneurs and soldiers and scientists and leaders and thinkers, and I believe that with all of my being. And I also know that many of you have already made plans to make the world a better place. You'll be serving our country as you join our nation's military. You'll be going to work and making immediate contributions in our community. And many of you are going to go on with your studies as you seek to find your place in the world. And I'm proud of all of you for making those decisions. But there's more to life worth living than just what you choose to do. I think that to live a life fulfilled, we also must consider how we choose to live our lives. And so to that end, I want to encourage you to be thoughtful risk takers. And I say that because in the 21st century that you're living in, you're going to be inhabiting a world that is not like anything that any of the adults in this room can imagine or has ever imagined. And to do this, you're going to need to be flexible. You're going to need to be creative. And most especially, you're going to need to be brave, young people. Because despite all these gifts I talked about that you have, this is not a world that gives back freely. You're going to need to work hard. You're going to need to study hard. You can never stop learning or you risk being left behind, because a curious mind and a thirst for continued knowledge are the attributes that right now are separating the winners and the losers in this century. So don't underestimate the value of hard work. Nothing will come easy in this world, but with what you have been given and a will to do whatever it takes, you will succeed. I also want to tell you to embrace the richness of life. I want you to see the potential before you, and I want to seek your passion. Listen to me. Listen to me, young people. Do not settle for a life that is not fulfilling. I want you to challenge yourselves. I want you to put off the stuff that seems easy, and I want you to take on the things that are challenging, that seem interesting and worthwhile. A really simple way to put this is to list right now for yourself all the things that when you come to the end of your life, you will regret not having done. Put that list in front of you every morning and challenge yourself to do those things. Beyond all of this other stuff that I've said at the end, my greatest hope for you is actually simpler. I want you to see the good in people, and I want you to be nice. That's what I hope for you. That in everything that you do, that in all the decisions that you make, that you will be good and decent human beings. Look around the people here in this room who've had some experience with living, your parents and your teachers and your friends, and you're going to see that sometimes it's not that easy, but you will also come to recognize in your life that it makes all the difference. If we want the world to be a better place, we've got to learn to treat each other with humanity, with honesty, with respect, civility, with caring. Be nice even when other people aren't nice to you. Y'all remember the golden rule, right? You learned it 13 years ago in kindergarten. Do unto others as you'd have done unto yourself. Don't forget that lesson. Make everybody around you know how much worth and value they have and how important they are to you and to our world. I'm honored and I'm pleased to be here with you tonight to celebrate your extraordinary accomplishments. For some of you, this journey has been not easy. For others, you've accelerated your high school experience to be here tonight. But either way, each of you has encountered challenges and obstacles and opportunities. but everything they put in front of you, you adapted, you persevered, and you overcame, and here you are. And I want you to know that, like everybody else in the room, I'm filled with admiration for you, and today I see the hope and the promise that this brings. So I wish for you the very best in this world, and I am absolutely confident that as you leave our school division, you are well prepared to continue on life's interesting journey. Congratulations again, class of 2018.
Thank you, Dr. Spence, for joining us this evening to offer congratulatory remarks and participate in our ceremony. This evening, we are pleased to have two student speakers join us to offer their thoughts and reflections to fellow graduates regarding this special day. Our first speaker is graduating from Lansdowne High School and representing the summer school program at Green Run. Please welcome Ms. Cameron Ox.
Good evening, parents, friends, teachers, and the graduating class of 2018. Graduation, a ritual event where they award you a diploma and hope that you haven't learned enough to be able to read it. On a more serious note, we are here today in order to recognize each and every one of us and all of our hard work, dedication, and growth physically, mentally, and emotionally throughout the past few years. Not only has high school taught me the information that I needed in order to succeed in the classroom, but I have learned endless lessons that will help me throughout my life. I learned that success is not handed to you on a silver platter. You must work for it. I know all of us have had our moments of doubt and hopelessness, whether it was with homework, tests, projects, or class assignments. But we've made it this far, so why stop now? I learned that it is okay to cry, get in trouble, or even fail a test, but everyone makes mistakes, and that's how we learn. I learned that friends don't always last, but memories do. Even the negative experiences can make positive lessons learned. Learn from the bad to do good. Teachers, parents, coaches, counselors, thank you all for dedicating your lives to our success and never giving up on us. Our generation has so much to offer, so let's make the most of it. From this day forward, let us make each decision with our best interests in mind. Let us believe in ourselves so that we may reach our goals and fulfill our dreams, and let us be the best that we can be so that we may fill our lives and the lives of those closest to us with happiness and pride. Good or bad, long or short, I will always remember my high school experience and all of the lessons it taught me. So remember, take risks, work hard, and take every moment as a blessing. Congratulations, class of 2018. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you, Cameron. Our second speaker today is Miss Kaylee Centeno. She is graduating from Bayside High School and representing the summer school program there. Please welcome her.
Graduates, we've been waiting for this day since the first day of freshman year, dreaming about what it's going to feel like to walk across this very stage I'm standing on. From Bayside to Tallwood, from Lansdowne to Ocean Lakes, from Cox to Kellam, whether you're from PA, FC, Salem, or Green Run, whatever path you took to get here, you made it. I'll never forget my favorite English teacher, Miss Brandon. She was more than just a teacher to me. She motivated me, she made me believe in myself, and because of her, I can say that I am graduating early to begin a life of independence and promise through college. She has truly helped to shape me into the young woman I am today. I am sure that you have that special teacher, that one you owe this day to, or perhaps you owe this day to a parent who has been there for every step of the way. Although it may seem like an eternity for us, for them, it was the fastest 4 years of their lives. Teachers have watched us grow in only a way they can truly understand. They have seen us at our highest and lowest points of our high school careers. My fellow graduates, we are the future. We are the generation to carry on the torch, but let us not forget the tremendous support system that takes us there. Today, we get to celebrate. We celebrate for those sleepless nights struggling to make deadlines, countless hours spent studying for tests and exams, balancing school, work, and sports. I am sure that at one point or another, each of us thought this day would never come. But here we are today, sitting in these seats, wearing gowns of all colors. We did it. We are class of 2018. Thank you.
Appreciate both students representing their classmates with heartfelt comments. You guys did a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'll begin the process of recognizing our graduates and presenting them with their high school diploma. Each of the school principals or designated administrator will join Dr. Spence on stage to shake hands. Our reader for the graduation ceremony is the Coordinator of Student Support Services, Mr. Robert Jameson. We will announce graduates in alphabetical order by school name. Here's an important note. I would appreciate, as well as everyone would appreciate, your assistance in assuring we can hear each of the graduates announced. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we will begin distributing diplomas.
Mr. James D. Miller, Principal, Bayside High School. Haley Marie Bell. Imani Deshae Monique Brown. Kaylee Joharis Centeno. Danielle Brooke David. Jeffrey Aji Amor Gillens. Shadeja Monet Goffigan. Anaya Alize Gordony. Dante Sean Key. Renee Alexandria Long. Corey Lamont Morris, Jr. Samuel O'Dye. Bryson Dante Patton. Caitlin Renee Ramsey. Olivia Renee Washington. Olivia Paige Williams. Jemiah Melissa Winstead. Dr. Michael Kelly, Principal, Frank W. Cox High School. Tyler Miles Ambrosino, with honors. Eliana Renee Barnum, with honors. Rosalie Britton, with honors. Shaylin Bay Bryant, with honors. Ashley Lynn Evans, with honors. Zachary Davis Giltz. Tayana Letitia Hairston. Ian Matthew Hudson, with honors. Marina Jean McQuegg, with honors. Gordon William Parker, with honors. Peyton Elizabeth Reck. Gabrielle Griffin Reese, with honors. Layla Grace Resnick. Isabella Madeline Schwartz with honors. Callan Jennifer Searing Neeler with honors. Maya Raquel Summers with honors. Perez Antonio Travis. Alan Michael Werner. How you doing? Dr. Nancy Farrell, Principal, First Colonial High School. Isabella Grace Darling with honors. Amanda Rose Escobar with honors. Kylie Madison Graber with honors. Dakota Rose Cheyenne Hill. Alexander Michael Horton with honors. Tanaya Monet Jones with honors. Meredith Caitlin Matheny. Morgan Aquil McClooney. Isabel Renee Michaud. Robert Lee Panic with honors. Tessa Delaney Phelps with honors. Cody Jamel Redmond. Riley Nicole Rogers with honors. Keyshawn Tyree Thomas. Ayana Janae Warden with honors. Mrs. Rianne Patricio, Head of School, Green Run Collegiate. Sean Patrick Walker. Mr. John Cosumano, Assistant Principal, Green Run High School. Kenneth Alonzo Austin, Jr. Daniel John Brannick. Alexis Adina Curley with honors. Zakis Pornoy Curry. Javari Leonidas Freeman. Eduardo Garcia Ramos. DeAndre William Hedgespeth. Makai Jaquan Hill. Jeremiah Justin Osei Pepra. Dr. Daniel Smith, Principal, Floyd E. Kellum High School. Thank you. Matthew Wade Albarillo. Leo James Amika with honors. Cade Astrin. Tiffany Michelle Avito. Logan Preston Bond. Morgan Marie Dowdy with honors. Trevor Dakota Erickson. Anthony Ryan Evans with honors. Corey Allen Garman. Olivia K. Gibson. Brianna Grace Kenworthy with honors. Jamal Dante Littleton. Rosa Marie Mills. Sydney Jean Pierce with honors. Thomas Robert Sakarik. Timothy Dawn Sakarik. Ryan Evan Taylor. Caroline Grace Willett. Cole Robert Young. Miss Melissa George, Principal, Kempsville High School. Jerry Rayshawn Davis. No, come on. Christian Albert De La Chica. Sakai Monique Goodman with honors. Jacob Thomas Grass with honors. Rory Keenan Quinn Hovey. William Noah Jenkins. Destiny Nevaeh Jones with honors. Cameron Thomas Knowlton. Kiana Ari Page. Vanessa Christine Sanchez. Christina Diane Stone. Jessica Marie Sundberg. Dr. Cheryl Askew, Principal, Lansdowne High School. Cameron Renee Augst with honors. Christopher Javon Balke. Tiara Barksdale. Elijah Joseph Barlow. Margaret Catherine Britton. Jadica Deja Audra Corprew with honors. Kayla Shanez Corprew. Jenna Zoe Zanowski. Victoria Angelique Delgado with honors. Christopher Allen Denton. Devon Alexander May. Johannes Legace Mengstu. Trinity Mitchell. Nathaniel Jose Obando. Elijah Reginald Middleton Sales. Jordan Cafe Thornton. Mahogany Leona Westby Brown. Carrington Brianna White. Christopher Thomas Zeros. Dr. Claire LeBlanc, Principal, Ocean Lakes High School. Deanna Nakana Amos, with honors. Alex James Baranowski. Leo Douglas Brennan. Lene Dawn Cottle. Emily Peyton Cirillo. Kaylee Sulema Cruz. Bailey Ryan Dempick. Matthew Brian Driscoll. Thomas Katsu Dromishauser. Stella Joan Escano, with honors. John Ryan Courtney Filio. Emily Rebecca Greer, with honors. Nadia Joy Hamrick, with honors. Andrew Morris Hunt. Michael George Johnson. Caleb Michael Peterson. Gary Romaine Rowe. Nasala Brianna Scoggins. Cassidy Nicole Sen. Sarah Annalise Venietes, with honors. Stephen Christopher Walsh. Can't see anything. Mr. Ryan O'Meara, Assistant Principal, Princess Anne High School. Adrian Alexis Armstrong. Tia Renee Blackwell. Keyshawn Marquise Britt. Crystal Lee Frost, with honors. Shawnita Renee Halsey. Brian Charles Ireland. Armand Jarrell McClenny, with honors. Christian Maurice Miles. Isabella Noel Moritz, with honors. Elisa Monet Patton. Devlin Ray Saley, with honors. Priscilla Brianne Sweeting. Veronica Jang with honors. Aishan Laquan Wright. Mr. Matthew Delaney, Principal, Salem High School. Jake Anthony Bryant. Bryson James K.M. Cardenas. Darnella Rainice Davis with honors. Martinique Kane Davis with honors. Hannah Michaela Ely. Fernando Elvire. Aliana Lee Paulson with honors. Demarius Chavere Taylor. Dr. James Avila, Principal, Tallwood High School. Elijah Jeray Clay with honors. Mackenzie Jewel DeJulio. Micaiah Nashawn Fennell with honors. Naya Shilese Johnson. Dietrich Melvin Johnson, Jr. Tavia Raquel McCann with honors. Christiane Kunanen Yanza.
Unless you want to do it. Dr. Spence, I am pleased to hereby certify that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements set forth by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of the City of Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach students, it's my distinct privilege to conduct the switching of the tassels, signifying your completion of graduation exercises. Please do so at this time. Class of 2018, please stand. By the authority vested in me by the School Board of the City of Virginia Beach and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I do declare that you have met all requirements to be a graduate of Virginia Beach City Public Schools. Congratulations. Audience and guests, please stand and remain at your place for the recessional of graduates. At the conclusion of the recessional, you may meet your graduates outside of the exhibit hall. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend. Congratulations, class of 2018.